Welcome to July 5th. How was everybody's night?
Doing real good, mistress. Doing real good.
I ate a bunch of food last night and fucking passed out.
Oh, we
I was
lost
really,
Bree.
really
Where did
baked.
Bree go? Bus driver. You don't look quite alive either yet.
Nope, that fucking heat killed me yesterday. It drained the life out of me. I
Well,
got
what?
half of my 3 acres mowed, and I ran out of gas. And I said, "Fuck it, I ain't going to town for more gas. I'll fuck with it another day." So I'm gonna go to town here in a little bit,
What
get
were
some
you
more
doing
gas.
last night?
In the air
I mean,
conditioning, didn't give no
yesterday.
damn about no fireworks. Watched some TV, just chilled. Passed out a couple times in the chair. Took me a couple naps. Yeah.
Told you,
Had,
told
had,
you he was napping.
Yep.
Everybody was like, "Where's bus
We
driver?
were
Where's bus
taking
driver?"
bets
I
on
said,
that,
"Y'all,
by the
he's
way.
fucking napping.
We were
He didn't go
definitely
get no
taking
gas. He's
bets.
napping."
There we go.
I got locked up. Sorry.
That's okay. You're good. Yeah,
And
we
then
were
I
taking bets on
feel like-
As
whether.
long as it didn't cost you anything to get out, that's what matters.
Yep.
Huh?
I got that one. I got that one. Okay,
She
just so
said,
y'all know,
"Huh?"
I have been up since like 4 o'clock this morning because I was panicking about waking up on time, obviously. So I had set myself an alarm for 5 a.m. and then was like, still panicked, I guess, because, yeah, it was a little bit before 4, but whatever. Who's counting?
Yeah. Yeah. I ate myself into a coma last night. I was eating everything in the fucking house. I was fucking bad.
So,
Yeah. I don't even know what time I went to sleep. It was before midnight. I know that.
Well, I
we
mean,
had to
we
put
all
you to
have-
sleep. The
Yeah.
fuck?
Okay. That's 2 nights in a row I've been to sleep before
2
midnight,
nights
except
in a
for don't
row.
count the other
Me
night.
and Mistress
6
had a
p.m.
conversation about that 2 nights in a row.
We were laughing. She's like, "You need to come back in here. He's passed out."
Yeah, we-
you did. We
Morning,
can't hear you.
Twiggy. She's like, "You
By
need
the
to."
time I got booted last night, I wasn't all the way out, but like I was like in and out. And then when I realized somebody booted me, I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I was like, "I'm go to sleep now." But the night before, at 6 p.m., that was a little extreme.
Oh, that's
Not
because you had
extreme
not
when you
slept.
were only asleep at 5:30. You got back up at 8 because you were late to work. You went to work, stayed at work, worked the whole fucking shift, and then come home and talk to us maybe 20 minutes. And
In the
said, "Good
heat.
night."
No, I stopped and ate $20 for the Wendy's on the way home, but
Oh God, we love it. Feral as fuck. This family
Oh,
is.
my
We're just
God.
saying. But I don't know if anybody's noticed what I put in the Discord for the share out of today. Want to take a ride
No.
in my coupe?
Mm-mm.
Can anybody guess
have.
what today's topic is?
My head hurts too
Coop?
much to think.
COOP, coop. So we're either talking about a chicken
Chicken
coop,
coops.
or we're talking about the hen house, or we're talking about
I did that part on
a
purpose.
lady area coop, the chicken, the hen house.
Oh,
Because you know the cocks like to go in the hen house a lot.
they do that. They do.
They think they're the cock of the walk, but they really aren't. Because if I hold it there and choke it long enough, it'll just lay limp and go away. Are you awake yet, bus driver?
if you can get your hands around it.
Yes, I am.
Oh, hell yes. Never
Nice.
seen one that I couldn't get my hands around, just saying. Actually, and I did that on purpose just to throw everybody off. But today we're going to be talking about cars.
Cars.
Yeah.
Take a ride in my coupe.
Yep. Did a little bit, you know. What's
The
everybody's
spelling of
favorite?
coupe had me wondering. The spelling of the coupe had me
Here.
wondering.
I have
I
the
will say
best
that.
way to start the conversation. Fords.
Fuck you, Bree.
Hey, I'm on the side with you. I know I like Fords. My
no.
dad likes Fords.
Okay. All right. Well, I
Found
love
on
you,
the
Bree. I
road
take that
dead.
back.
Found on the road
Fuck
dead.
Mr. Gray and Gary up there. Fuck them.
I will never buy a Ford as long as I live ever
Fuck
again.
you too, mistress. Fuck you too, mistress. Remember, when you call me and need me, I'm coming in my Ford. Just so you know.
Really?
That's right. Back me up,
Hold on, hold
Twiggy. Back me up. She
I was
says
talking about-
found on the road dead.
Nope.
I was talking
baby.
on the way home with you guys the other day. I was talking about sitting right next to a nice Ford truck at a red light, and bus driver says, "Yeah, I just saw a nice brand new Ford. Where'd you see it, bus driver? Where was it? On the side of the road next to mile marker. Fucking what? Broke down. That's not a tow truck. Yeah.
Yeah, 91A.
He's so full of shit. Cause see, my thing is y'all
Good
think
morning,
that
Ray
we're the
Ray.
only ones that
Ray
break down,
Ray.
and it really ain't. They all break down.
They do.
Chevrolets are just cheaper to fix. That's why y'all buy them.
But I will
No.
tell you this. I will tell
Ford
you
are the
this.
cheap one to fix. That's why everybody buys them.
My
And
Toyotas,
I do a lot of work on
and my
Fords.
Nissans.
That's because the people who buy Fords don't know how to drive them. Just saying.
Oh.
Don't forget to let
Because Fords are
mistress
like
talk.
a woman. You got to treat her right. You treat her
can't-
right. You take care of her. She will be there for the long haul.
You keep
Make
pumping
sure
all your
you
money
let
into her, she'll
mistress
be
talk.
there.
I can't hear her.
Hey.
Just like a woman. You keep
Hey,
pumping
at least
all
I'm
your
pumping
money
my
into the
money into
Ford.
one and not 5 or 6 different women. I ain't got to trade my shit in every 2 or 3 years.
Yep.
I
Drive it
refurbish
hard,
her
put
and
her
keep
away wet.
moving. Refurbish that baby and keep moving.
Twiggy says
I
my
don't-
wife is like a Chevy, low maintenance.
Like
yeah,
a
but you
rock, it
see,
don't go nowhere.
the thing is I don't understand how Fords are such a big problem for people
Not
because
her
I
life.
think
I'm
that
talking about the Chevy and the rock. It don't go nowhere.
Damn. My Toyotas and my
Chevy's like a
Nissans
rock.
take a
Don't
licking
go
and keep
nowhere.
on ticking.
Hard to move.
You can ride them hard and put them away wet.
Hey, there ain't a Ford I've ever had that ain't had a oil leak and kept me going to A to B.
You just got lucky, that's all.
No, there ain't no luck about it. It's called you got to know how to work on them.
Yeah, I don't want to have to work on it. That's why I buy a Toyota.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
All
like,
of them need
I
work.
was-
They all
Hey,
need
hey.
maintenance and they all need work.
As long as you
Yeah.
keep the oil changed on time, the tires rotated.
and you
You're
don't
good
think
to
mine
go.
ain't the same
I
way?
grew up in a Ford family. My first full size truck was a Ford. I switched to a Chevy. I ride fucking foreign now. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I got a foreign car now.
Ooh, and he's a mechanic.
Yeah.
That says a lot.
Ain't none of them worth a fuck anymore.
Nope.
I'll just be honest with you. Ain't none of them worth a fuck.
And that is
He's
very
right.
true. That is very true. Very, very true.
It's too much electronics that run everything.
And
you don't have
everything's
any
plastic.
basic motors. You got the motor, the fucking battery,
I have
and
took
the gas
the
tank.
ibuprofen.
Everything
Everything
is
else
plastic.
module.
Everything else
Bree, honey, make sure you
is
drink lots of water.
irrelevant. Irrelevant.
Ray, are you going to weigh in here?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm driving. I'm listening. I don't know if you can hear me very well, but on the way
Just
home.
don't tell us.
What
Just
are you-
don't tell us it's a
Okay,
Dodge.
what are you driving right now?
Chrysler Town and Country minivan.
Ah,
That'll make you laugh.
hell
I left
yeah.
my Mitsubishi, but my dad's for now. Yeah.
See? That's what's up right there. There you go.
It doesn't really matter what you drive as long as you touch it right.
Oh, that's true too. Touch it real good. So, what do you prefer though? A car or a truck?
I was gonna buy a truck, and for some reason, God put me in this minivan. Like sometimes you know what you want, but God always gives you what you need.
I don't necessarily know that that was God, honey, because you got a lot of kids.
Well, God gave me those too.
So maybe that's how it started, but dang, come on now.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
had
it's
a
You
got.
gotta
minivan.
you
I
gotta
love
have
my
room
minivan.
for all the children's.
I
Yeah, it's
will
got.
have to say, my sister-in-law had a Chrysler minivan, and I didn't like minivans until I drove that one, and it was
That one
pretty
is a
cool.
nice minivan. I will
Yeah,
fully admit that.
Yeah, it's got 2 DVD players. I mean, it's great for traveling. Three row seating.
I
All the
liked the
seats fold
built-in
in.
car seats for the toddlers.
Yeah,
It had a thing that folded down, and it had an automatic shoulder and
yeah,
5-point harness.
Oh, that's
yeah. It's got
cool.
all that.
That's
Yeah,
really cool.
2 5-point harnesses in the middle of the
yeah,
van. Then you had a full back seat of 3 full-size adults,
yeah.
plus 2 in the front.
I do
Yeah.
have
Plenty of room.
I do have one more question. Brusher of chaos. Do you even drive?
She
The
drives
passenger
me like
princess. Leave her
crazy.
alone.
Meet one of your characters, Brusher of chaos.
Hello. And no, I do not drive, but you know
Make sure
what?
that's in her bio.
I'm okay with that. Don't forget that the bio goes through me before it goes to anywhere. So
Doesn't
just
matter.
remember.
It doesn't matter.
No, I do not drive, but I have really good reasons of why I do not drive.
You do too drive. You just don't sit on that seat and hold the
Yeah,
wheel, ma'am.
and that's what Twiggy says. Twiggy says she does not drive. She has a chauffeur. His name is
His name is
Usher.
Usher.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm the passenger princess.
Hey, and
Ain't
that's
ain't nothing
completely
wrong with
fine.
that.
No, it's a
There is
passenger queen,
nothing wrong
baby.
with that at
The
all.
princesses can get over there and do it themselves. The queens don't
Where
have
do I
to.
sign up to do that? I want to be the passenger princess. I want to fucking sit in the passenger seat
She
and
is the
roll blunts
passenger
like it's down
queen.
the road.
You
Yeah, I don't
know,
want to drive.
Thank you, Mr. Gray. Thank you. She's not a queen until I die, says Twiggy. She is the princess and waiting.
excuse me? That was
Here we
rude.
go.
So
She
Here
wasn't
we go.
ready.
But I would have to agree with Roz. There's too much animation. There's too much computer stuff. Just like that town and country that Ray's driving. We had a Dodge Caravan. Everything was power. I don't know if his is all power. And just the battery alone to give enough cranking amps for that sucker is $225 just for the battery. And now you got some of these vehicles that got 2 batteries in it. But the
You
problem
got
is
some
that
vehicles that are nothing but batteries.
the problem is, and the wife will tell you because she's been at a manufacturing facility for 11, going on 12 years. Nobody that works there, they're just there for a paycheck. They don't care about the concerns of whose life's at risk. They just say, fuck it, I'm here, I'm going to show up, I'm going to half ass do my job. Oh, if there's an inch and a half gap in a frame, they'll just let it pass on by. It makes it all the way through the frame yard, through all the other safety checks, makes it all the way to Ford. Then Ford emails people and be like, hey, look, we're sending this back because we can't build a truck out of it because, or they have to send people up there to fix it. And that,
Well, in the
that's,
meantime, your loved ones has already died because of the malfunction.
right,
yep.
right.
And then they get a big ass lump sum settlement from Ford because Ford wasn't watching, micromanaging their people. They were just paying somebody to be there, basically.
Every vehicle, like Mr. Gray says, has its problems. I think it's more of a preference of what you like. We've
Right.
had Fords, we've had nothing but problems. Amanda's wife's had Fords, they've had nothing but problems, and they've bought them brand new. They've worked on them. My grandfather and my uncles are mechanics, and um, a lot of the like the AT&T and the Centel that's up in Ohio. My grandfather and uncle serviced a lot of them. They bought Ford because they got a better discount. They were constantly in the shop getting something worked on. And it's the same thing as it goes on and on and on and on. They change and change and change and put more and more and more and more. They're making it to where you can't work on, where you have to go pay Mr. Gray, where you have to go pay my grandfather. And, a lot of people just can't afford $80 an hour to work on a vehicle. It's the same thing with semis. They keep putting out all these regulations
80.
and more than that
So
now.
like 160 to 250,
50,
depending on
yeah,
where
an
you go.
hour.
You're
Yeah.
paying at least $150 an
Ford
hour to have somebody come
dealership,
work on your shit.
yeah, the Ford
Mm-hmm.
dealership is
Ford deal about
$250 an hour.
Yeah, 240, 250 an hour for
Yep.
a dealership.
Just
About
paid it.
150 to 190, 200 for any fucking independent shop. Shit is fucking insane. Do you
Yeah.
need a computer to fix your fucking turn signals these days?
Yeah.
For your fucking
it's
turn
bullshit.
signals. That is some wild shit to me. Dodge
But
is the
it is
worst about that, by the way.
for these kids coming out of high school to go into these
Okay.
freaking things, these trades, and learn these things because they can be making this money if they put forth the effort. Kids who like cars, we have gotten to, oh, let's go get the money rather than let me do what I like to do. That way I'm passionate about it and, shit gets done right versus not.
But if you like cars and you like working on shit, don't be a mechanic because you'll hate it. For real. Leave it as a hobby.
Yeah, I miss
Well,
back
you
in the
have
old
to
days
start
when you used
somewhere.
to be
And
able to
if you,
fix
if
it.
you, but if you
yourself.
start to hear, you know what I'm saying? One day you're just sitting in there telling the boys what to do rather than fixing them.
Good morning, Froggy.
Good morning.
I gotta get my hands dirty.
Okay, so I just want to say I prefer to drive a truck.
Sorry, I was still giving my pillow head.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah, I drove full size trucks my whole life. I had my last thing before the little car that I had was a fucking minivan. Never thought I drove a minivan. I fucking got this fucking minivan. Fucking loved it. It was a Honda Odyssey. It was nice.
I do
And
not
then,
see you driving a minivan. I'm
got a little-
sorry.
Got a little, stepping
I
stone
can't even
vehicle,
pitch-
and like now I'm finally in an SUV. But
Can't
I
even
like full
picture
size
you in a
trucks.
minivan. Can't. I just there's no way. There's no way. Can't even picture it. I hated
They're low
driving
key
a
as
minivan.
fuck.
Hot Kia.
I said they're low key. They're low key as a motherfucker. You blend in with everybody when you're driving a minivan these days.
That is true. That is very true. But nowadays, you blend in when you're driving a small SUV. I mean, you got that little bit of everybody got
Way
it.
they go.
But
I just
got the
don't see
crossover
Mr.
SUV.
Gray as a soccer mom type.
I know, right?
Well, I
This
got the
is what
little
I'm trying to
crossover
picture.
SUV. But like my little buddy says, I look like a dope boy in that fucking car. I don't know. But I'm not in the minivan anymore. I'm in the little SUV. So
But okay, so do you prefer a new car or do you prefer a classic?
Classic.
I think we could all agree that we would want a classic, but god dang, have you seen the price of them anymore? I mean,
Well, that's true, but
I cried the other day when I went to go up to the bank. Somebody got
hell, just the parts alone, you can't find half of them. But
somebody
even
put
then,
a classic there's always classics for sale around here in Wisconsin, but it was the classic Stingray. And of course, I can't have it, so I wanted to cry, and I really wanted it. And I drove so slow that everybody was honking at me while I was oogling it as I drove past. Oh, okay.
Yeah, neither.
Last thing
Is
I
that any
did
better?
before I left
Play
work
with
for the day, I was working putting brake lines on a classic Stingray.
play with your angles, mistress.
It's not just angles; it's getting it up here. And is that any better? Better?
Currently,
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Okay,
yeah,
there we go.
Probably.
yeah,
Probably.
probably.
But yeah, it was a classic Stingray, and
Good morning,
I
Han
wanted to
Solo.
cry because I couldn't have it. Good morning, Han Solo. Happy Saturated Saturday. Hope your 4th was amazing. But other than that, I mean, does anybody have a favorite classic that they... Do they have a favorite classic car? No, babe. This is our podcast account. So it will be, you'll see it running around from time to time. Does anybody have a favorite truck?
About any square body Chevy.
Okay. You're a Chevy guy.
F-150, baby.
She's an F1. She's going forward hard.
I can start a hard another argument because I got a
Anything
Chevy.
that's a Chevy or a Toyota for me.
People say a Chevy Avalanche ain't a truck. It's called a sport utility truck only because it has a Suburban frame instead of a Silverado frame under it. That thing can do more truck shit than a truck can do. I can haul full size sheets of plywood with the tailgate up. There ain't no full size truck can do that.
No.
Laying flat in the bed. Yeah.
I don't know. I still liked my Titan, my Nissan Titan. That was still my
I like
favorite
the
truck.
old type of Toyota 4x4, which is now considered the Tacoma.
Okay.
But
I
I am a
currently
Chevy
drive
girl.
one
I
of
always have
those.
been a Chevy girl since I was born.
I can't remember what kind of truck my dad had, but it was a Ford, and it was like a really old classic Ford. If I could, I would want that one.
Oh, the
I just don't
classic
remember the name
Ford.
of it.
There you
It
go.
was so long ago.
My first was a 78 Bronco. And I grew up in a Ford.
that
fan.
one.
I love Fords.
That one.
Step up.
Han Solo
Oh, wait,
says
okay.
2008 Dodge
That explains it.
Ram.
I can understand why Han Solo has a Ram.
So I have owned a classic car. I inherited it from my grandfather when he passed away, and I had to go up to Ohio to get it. It was a 1967 bug-eyed Sprite Austin Healey.
Oh, damn.
I got it running. Me and my uncle got it running. I got to drive it just back ass country roads, and I done further inspection because of the salt and all the stuff that they do up in the cold weather. I started researching for parts, and the parts ain't that expensive. It's paying that shipping cost to come from Europe. It needed a lot of work. So I ended up getting online, and I sold it to Dennis Collins off of Gas Monkey Garage. And I pushed it down the road because he has the know-how. He knows the smarts. He deals with them foreign cars just like he deals with a lot of them older Jeeps and Cheyenne Jeeps. So I sold it to him. But if I was to have a dream car, it would be, either some old Chevys, maybe even the 50s or the square bodies. But I also would like to have an Oldsmobile 442 convertible.
Oh,
Growing up in my house, my dad always had the same old classic car until he died from the time I was born. And it was a 52 Pontiac Chieftain. That was a pretty cool ass old car.
that's awesome. Han Solo says his first car was a 1992 Toyota 4Runner. That was not a bad car back then either.
My first car was 78
Oh, oh,
Mine was a
straight.
78 Ford Fairmont.
Of course it was, Roz. Of course it was.
Bronco. 78 Ford Bronco.
Oh, dang.
My first car was a 1987 5-speed extended cab long bed Chevy S10. I bought it off of a farmer when I was 16 years old. It was beat all to hell. He treated it like a 4-wheel drive. Bought it for $800, and I drove the piss out of it. That son of a bitch ended up getting like 289,000 miles on it before she finally just quit on me. That's a good car right there. 78 Trans Am.
Oh, no.
Twiggy says mine
You're
was a
muted.
78 Trans Am T-Tops.
Good morning, Steph.
Morning, Steph.
Good morning, Steph.
Was that because Mistress?
Because of
No picture. Uh-oh, bus driver, she's got a picture for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
you got a photo for us. Okay, so next question. Where do you think this is gonna go, guys?
Feral as fuck.
Yeah.
I was gonna say with this group, it's
Exactly.
hard to fucking tell.
Oh, okay. Have you ever had sex in the back seat?
Oh,
Good
yeah.
morning, Uncle
Back
Fester.
seat, front
Oh.
seat,
Good
driving.
morning, Uncle Fester. I
You would ask him
apologize.
that when he walked through the door, wouldn't you?
I
Oh my
would. I
God.
am so sorry.
Good
I am so
morning.
sorry.
Good morning, Uncle
Good
Driving
Fester.
morning.
a
Welcome to
Camaro.
today's podcast. It's about cars and trucks and vehicles. Want to take a ride in my coupe?
She makes you want to shoot, bedu, shoot, bedu, shoot,
In the back,
bedu,
in,
bedu.
in the back seat, in a bed under the stars, on top of the hood. Took out 6 fucking mailbox on a backcountry road, broke out the fucking passenger side, driver's side glass on the door, ripped off the mirror, going down the road.
Oh my
That must have
God,
been your
bus
first time.
driver!
Hey, I like
just
giving
something about-
Roadhead. Just saying, Roadhead is the best.
Oh, shit.
No.
Who said anything about rolling it? She got on top, fucking driving with her on top of it. Scary. All over the fucking road.
I was wondering when you were going to come up here, Stones, and tell us about cars.
Mhm.
Because you're the resident expert. We know this.
Tell you about what?
Cars.
Have an amazing day, Uncle Fester.
Have an amazing day, love.
Have a great day, Fester.
We have a meeting this afternoon, and then we'll be over there. We'll send you the new flyer for this next week.
I'll be stopping by.
Right? All right, Stones. We're ready to hear it.
I asked, what am I talking about? What am I telling everybody?
Today
Cars.
is, do you prefer to drive a car or truck? What do you currently drive? Finished up with, have you ever had sex in the backseat?
All right,
Oh, and
so
she meant to ask
Bradley-
too, what's your favorite classic car? Before the sex.
All right. So classic car would be a '69 Chevy Camaro.
Why is that?
My dad owned one.
Okay. Okay.
They're
We
beautiful.
had to sell that to get rid of. He got rid of it for us 3 boys.
Aw.
Favorite vehicle to drive would be my Chevy truck, 1500 square body. It's just a truck that I admired when I was young. It was my first truck that I ever wanted to buy. I bought it and I haven't got rid of it. Still have it in the yard.
Awesome.
Have I had sex in the back of a vehicle? Not in the back of the vehicle. We had it in the front of the vehicle, in the passenger side. But,
That was my next question. That was my next question. Roz, you need to be unmuted there, lady.
Yes, ma'am. I've done that before.
Okay. Okay. Bree?
Front seat, not
Mm-mm.
so much the back.
Nope.
I
Driver's
lost my virginity to the front seat of a truck. And he didn't even do it right the first time.
Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Han Solo says front and back.
He missed third gear.
Same, Han. Same. Front and
Yeah,
back.
driving.
Why do you think they
Well,
still make the bench seat? They still make the bench seat in the new ones. Even in the new ones, they still got the long bench seat.
Han Solo says he lost his virginity in the
Well,
back
I
seat.
was a little more classy with the virginity. I made mine pay for the motel room. Just saying.
Han Solo said I lost my virginity in the back seat.
Yep.
Oh, of what though? What kind of vehicle?
Yeah.
Cop car.
Car? Oh, no, he did not.
Han, we love you. You know that, right?
Fuck yes, that was the best.
Dear Lord.
That would fit Han.
92 Toyota 4Runner.
So his very first car is the one he lost his
Well, of
virginity.
course. Come on now. As soon as you get that car, you got to break it in. It's
What
called,
about you,
know.
Secret Squirrel? What's your favorite car?
The ambulance at the moment, so she can go have that baby.
And right? And has anybody ever had sex in the bed of a truck? Yeah.
It's a fantasy, but no, I've never I didn't lose my virginity or have sex in a car.
Steph says absolutely.
Oh my God.
I would.
You're missing out, Bree. You're missing out.
No, you're
I
not.
don't think I am.
No, you're not. You get a bunch of bug bites.
Not.
You have
Like
to
a
wear
bed.
certain stuff out
Bug
there.
bites?
Like, no. Fuck that shit.
Steph
Spice it
says
up,
spice it up,
If you're
I
doing it
Bree.
in the back of the truck, why the
up
fuck are you
enough.
in the
Hey,
car?
Don't
the
think
bugs-
a car
Go to the fucking
Listen.
ambulance.
The bugs are going to get laid too.
Yes.
No.
Hey,
Oh wait,
hey,
I have a
hey.
question. Wait, I have a question.
Exactly.
Can we
Han
consider
Solo
a
says
school
air
bus?
mattress in the back of the truck, watching the stars at the
I've
lake.
done some things on
Yes.
the school bus, but sex is not one of them.
I had sex on a school bus
She has sex on the
Exactly.
school bus all the time, though.
all the time.
All the time. It's cheating when you live on the school bus.
You guys are gonna get her put on a list. Quit saying that.
Like
Don't
I said,
worry,
I've done some
everybody.
things on the school bus, but sex was not one of them.
Steph says use some bug spray.
I had sex in the school bus driver's seat.
We lost Ray Ray.
Oh,
Yes, I have in the back of a truck bed. Next question for you, Ferals. Have you ever been caught by a police officer while doing it in said vehicle?
No. No.
no, I supposedly live in the middle of the woods where nobody
Han
can see
Solo.
me. So,
Hans, at least I'm not alone, Han. He says he has one time. I've actually had it happen to me twice.
Oh,
Twiggy
Twiggy.
said yes on Fort Lauderdale Beach in 1986.
Hell yes, Twiggy!
Damn, I was 6 years old back then.
In the bed of a truck.
I was 15.
I was 8.
In the bed of a truck in
3.
Lake Elsinore, California. Right off the lake. That was the first time. Oh, yeah, that's awkward when you're trying to throw your freaking clothes on and he's already got his flashlight out, shining his light out at you. Oh,
I would
that
have been
was
like, thanks.
So the
Get
last
out
time
of
that
here.
I had sex in a truck,
No
we were up
way.
in the mountains, and I think I told you guys the story where the brakes went out in the guy's truck,
Stop
and I
yelling
had
at it,
to run out
Stonestead.
on the side of him to put the rock in front of the tire, and that didn't work.
oh, dear
Yeah.
God. Dear God.
Finesse it.
Yeah.
Stones.
Yeah.
The only
Wow.
reason why
Bus
he's pulling
driver.
his mustache his beard is because we're talking about sex, and all he can think about is Stones pulling his beard right now.
Yeah, right?
He has goat tendencies. Stop it.
Damn.
It's the flavor saver. Come on.
Flavor
Oh.
saver my ass.
It's true. Weirdly.
No.
He gets his beard moisturized, and he saves the flavor from it.
Gross.
Gross. Yeah, it's
I like
not
soft
scratch
shit
and
on my
sniff,
face.
it's rub and sniff. Yes.
Hey, I like it to be soft here.
Stone said that one. He's trying to rub and
It's so
sniff.
soft. I shave.
Stone said, "You trying to rub and sniff?"
Oh, it's soft. It's way soft.
Apparently,
Oh, my God.
you keep stroking it. You're supposed to stroke it and make it hard, sir, not soft.
Oh.
Look.
Oh. Damn.
Stroke it till it's soft.
Yeah, right. But Jesus Christ, how long's it got to stay soft?
Oh, that almost came out my nose.
So I finished this blunt and
That's
then
really soft if it almost come out your nose. Shit, them are small holes, sister.
I was trying to take a drink. Oh, jeez. Oh.
Damn,
you
bus
kind of
driver,
took a
quit
break from
stroking
us
that
yesterday,
shit.
bus
It is
driver.
really soft.
Okay, so here's a question. Has anybody given roadhead and got caught by a 10-year-old?
No.
By a 10-year-old?
I have.
that's oddly specific.
That is very oddly specific.
Okay, so I was driving. My husband was. We were teaming on the truck, and he was
But you
driving.
were.
I was giving him roadhead, and I told him
I
to
bet you
let
were.
me know if somebody that was in a truck was coming by. Well, he forgot to tell me, and when I looked up, I got a 10-year-old that was a passenger in his dad's truck looking at me.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
That's not
From
okay.
that moment on, that boy knew he wanted to be a truck driver.
right.
You know, he knew exactly what he wanted when he got
Hey,
older.
Dad, is Mama Lot living?
Damn.
No.
Damn. That's insanity. That's insanity. Okay, I have gotten caught doing that, but never by a child, thank God.
He only
I've
saw
given
me
roadhead.
coming up. He didn't see me going down.
Oh
It was still in the mouth. I was covering it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So he got these eyes.
Yes, he got those eyes. Correct.
Oh,
What you
jeez.
see? What you see?
Nope. Nope.
Nope. Thankfully, I never got caught giving roadhead.
But look at
So,
the things
these
that you
eyes
do
right here.
are memories that you'll never forget. And it brought a good laugh to everybody because
Oh
it's
yeah.
something that
Oh
we
yeah.
have done or tried.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think I would have been mortified though. I think I definitely would have been mortified.
Yeah, I don't think I
I
could have
was
handled it if I would
I
have got
was
caught.
kind of shocked at the moment, but then I'm like, whatever, and just kept going.
There's nothing like coming out of the back of a truck, hopping over the tailgate, and then trying to put your pants on in front of the cops. So, there you go.
Yeah, I've never experienced that.
No, me neither.
Thank God that was when I was younger.
Yeah, I didn't get caught in a vehicle by the police. Never in a vehicle.
I have been caught in a vehicle by a police too. Yeah. Yeah. In the back seat.
I think that's why I never did it in
Why?
like a vehicle.
Oh, I did not give
Caught,
two shits back then.
caught in an
Me
amusement
either.
park.
Hence the hopping out of the truck without any pants on first.
Not that anybody who has done it, because I have done it, but my daddy always told me that don't be cheap, make them pay for it at least. If nothing else, get you a room, be decent about it. So that's what I done.
Oh,
Might have
have
done.
so much
I
fun,
only done it
Jason.
because the motherfucker got a perfect score to a bowling because he was at a bowling tournament. But
Love you, honey.
by Stones. But
See you later,
still,
Stones.
it was in a motel, and I don't recommend you do it in a motel with your friends there. Not the first time, anyways. So that leads me to my question: have you ever lost your virginity with your friend in the room?
No.
The one that was doing you, or other friends?
Another friend.
Oh,
Ray says yes.
no.
I need to hear the stories.
I told you all, I'm saving my cherry for Jesus.
Liar!
Fucking
Liar!
shit.
Boy,
Fucking
which
liar!
side?
Bitch,
That's
14
the
years ago, you
question.
got a trophy. We don't want to hear that shit.
See, he's fibbing right here because he just told us yesterday about one thing where somebody had surgery. Yeah.
He says,
Look
Oh,
at
I
the
missed
look
that
on his face.
conversation.
Look at the look on
I'm
his
not
face.
going into detail, but that should have been enough.
Right?
"Stop
Right?
telling on him, Froggy. Stop telling on Mr. Grass.
I'm just saying.
The secrets stay between the secrets."
The secret's safe with Jesus.
I think the
But
cherry he's talking about that he's waiting for Jesus is the dad, because I know the friend has done its job.
to that question, Raj, no, but my daughter came home. She was over at her friend's house. She went over there to spend the night. She was like 17. She come home in the middle of the night, scared the fucking shit out of me. Like, what the fuck's going on? Because I heard somebody open up the front door, and that's yeah. Her best friend did that shit, and she woke up and she was like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out of here."
To answer your question, I was the friend in a room that was there when something was happening. But for me, I don't think so. Mine was private.
Mine was private.
Have
Mine
you
was fun.
okay?
And
Have you ever
it
walked
was
in
in a
on your
bed.
parents having sex, or one of your parents having sex with somebody else?
Huh? No.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't walk in. I was sleeping on the floor when he came home and he did it with his mistress.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
I have not walked in on my parents because my mom was a single mother when she raised me. But I have been that parent who got walked in on.
Hmm.
My mom's
I was
vibrator when I was
wait.
a kid. She forgot to put
I
it
was
away.
sleeping. I was sleeping on the floor in the room before he even came home.
Oh, damn.
And then we had a house full of people over, and I just walked out of the bedroom like, "Hey, mom." I was like, I don't know. I was young. What is this? Boy, you talk about her face turning red.
I bet it did.
Kids do the damnedest things, don't we?
You know
It
what you
wasn't
was
once
doing.
for me. It was a
I
couple
think we know
Exactly.
why you had to watch the dishes all the time, bus driver.
times.
You were into things.
No.
You're like my nieces and nephews, man. They got into a box of tampons one time. The fucking pads to the fucking ceiling fan and tied the tampons to it and turned it on, and they were just going around. Wasted a whole fucking box.
At least they didn't put ketchup on them before they stuck them to the ceiling fan.
No, that was the one on the door.
Damn.
I was all good with you until you said fucking ketchup.
She can't even say
Ah.
it.
Damn.
Too early for you motherfuckers, for real.
Right?
You want to know something?
It's only
It's
10
the
o'clock.
best. It's the
It has been a crazy ass week, and
At least it's not Sunday.
yeah, that's true. That is true.
Jesus.
That part.
This is very inappropriate.
You still have time to talk to Jesus, Gray.
Hey,
Oh, he's it. Mr. Gray is it.
Oh, there you go. Meanwhile, during the podcast, these guys are playing it in the chat. I guess what I want to say here is I like classic cars. I have been caught by the cops a couple times doing it in a car. I have never been caught by a child, though. That's a plus, I guess.
Besides your own
I
children.
guess. Well, that was at home.
Hey, don't judge
Still
me.
counts as a kid.
I'm not judging. I'm not judging.
Not like I
Uh,
expected that to come by when I was giving
Hey,
it.
that still counts as a kid. So yes,
That does still.
even if they're your own at home, that still counts as a kid.
I was talking about in the car.
Still, if you were caught by your kids, even at home.
Have you ever been caught by one of your kids?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No,
She's a
I
nun.
don't do none.
She's a nun.
What?
nun.
that's why you
Ask
tuck them.
them, I'm telling you.
You do it while they're at school.
You tuck them to bed with them cowbells around their neck, because there's one thing you don't want somebody coming in and you grabbing the bottom of your foot asking for a drink of water.
He's right.
Oh,
Like, don't worry, he'll just think I'm
I
hurting
spent
you.
so many years trying to be quiet and not do nothing, and now it's like I'm trying to tell him, shh, be quiet, leave me alone.
Mr. Gray, you see you were tagged?
Yeah, you want to drop it? I'll take it, or we can wait till, or I'll catch the next unsuspecting person that pops in here. It don't matter. Drop it if you want.
that's completely up to you guys. Ray, do you have anything to add?
Sorry about my connection. It says 5G now, so I should be okay.
No, you're good. You're fine.
When you disconnect from 5G to LTE, it will mess you up and lock you up. That's what it does to me every time.
Yeah.
That's the sucky part.
Someone asked about losing their virginity around a friend. When I was 12 years old, me and 4 of my other friends ran a train on my best friend's sister. So yeah, I can definitely say yes to that.
You what?
Damn, Ray. He's a stud.
Wow. Choo choo.
What the hell?
Chugga.
And I got a question for you guys. Have you guys ever had an orgy in the back of the truck?
No.
Nope.
Well,
Never had
fucking
an
A.
orgy.
God damn it, Ray Ray's a stud. Damn. That's on my bucket list, Ray Ray.
Yeah, I had an El Camino with a futon in the back of it. So yeah, we had a
Oh,
couple.
shit.
Oh, I'm learning so much about Ray right now.
I know. Hey, how you
That's why
doing?
those corgis come in so fast and so hard.
I
Right?
know, right? He ain't
Did
shy.
He ain't
anybody
shy.
else
He
see
is
the
not
cat thing
shy.
in bus driver's background? It looks like an oddly shaped Mike Wazowski.
Yeah.
See, that's look. The little thing at the bottom right there, that's where he holds his balls, and then he's got the hole there.
You guys know that's the cat tree, right? That's a
What are you talking
Watch.
about?
freaking
The
All I
cat
cat
can say
tree.
tree.
is
Yeah.
watch out for the rug burn.
Oh shit.
Are you talking about the cat tree?
Yes, yes, they're talking about the cat tree.
Hmm.
And look, he's within reach of alcohol to keep it going.
Oh,
Yep.
geez. Ray Ray, has any of your kids ever walked in on you and your wife?
Oh no, never. That's what they make locks for. No. Yeah.
Yeah, it was that somebody forgot to lock the lock
Apparently, he
behind
hasn't
him.
forgot.
Yeah.
Not
Somebody
yet.
forgot to lock the door behind them.
Hey,
when
but
they
did
came
you
in.
ever walk in on your parents having sex?
I had horrible memories. I remember my dad coming out with stuff all over his face and being like, "What the heck is that?"
Oh
Like, my parents,
shit! Damn!
I know that guys will get you.
Damn!
No.
I'm learning so much about you.
I love it.
She said, I'm learning so much about you. Ah.
That's one thing I love about my parents. They taught me what not to do. I didn't repeat it.
Right?
Right?
And yet we still are sitting here talking about what we did.
Yeah, when we were young.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
When you're a teenager and those hormones are going crazy,
Yeah,
I
you don't
don't
think of
think
anything.
there is no, hey, am I gonna regret this or am I
Hi,
going
sparkling time.
good morning sparkling time?
Mr. Gray's back.
Uh-oh. He's got stories, I guarantee you.
Good morning.
But there
Or
is
just not an
no
incident. It was fucking.
regrets. Your hormones are running crazy, and yeah, that's where it's at. I mean, do what you can do, unless
I'm
you're
just saying, you know,
Ray
when I lost
Ray.
my virginity, it was like a switch was turned,
Ross
and
said,
I
"Hard luck,
I was
Shuffle."
like the Energizer Bunny. I just kept coming and coming. I couldn't. I enjoyed sex. I still do at 53. So that Energizer Bunny's batteries never quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you put him backwards if he's coming and coming because he's supposed to be going and going. So you put the
Oh.
batteries in backwards.
Yeah, I did. I put them in backwards, and they work.
That was good.
And it was so funny because when I was a kid and the Energizer Bunny, you know, the commercials from back then, my grandmother actually bought me a stuffed Energizer Bunny.
Aw, how cute.
It was cute.
Mr. Gray, we learned that Ray Ray had orgies in the back of the truck while you were gone. He's a pimp daddy now. I gotta give Ray Ray some props. He might be a hoe, but he's our hoe.
That's why he be collecting to that hoe box quickly lately.
I know, right? He's pushing you over to the side, Mr. Gray.
Give me a run for my money.
And we have figured out what that thing is behind bus driver.
It's a cat tree. It is a cat tree.
He's gonna move.
Oh.
See
Okay.
see that little arch thing? That's where his balls hang.
Oh,
And that
yep.
hole, he just made it bigger.
So, where did you take it?
I don't know who it was. I just started scrolling.
Oh,
And I
hell.
down the list, and it was just some older lady,
Yoda,
and she was
I
like
can do
fucking
this.
going off on the camera. She's going off, and like I'm like, oh, what's going on here? And I look up, and there's like fucking 115 people in there. I'm just like, greetings, and then fucking tagged somebody and fucking bounced out. I didn't like it.
Damn.
They were
It's a
scared me.
That one
it's a baby
scared
Han
you?
Solo.
Aw.
Look at Yoda. It says,
Take a
do
picture
this,
of
I
that.
can.
Take a picture of that and put it in our Discord for Han.
Do this, I can, he says.
Aw. That is absolutely adorable. Good morning, sparkling time. Sacred Squirrel, are you going to share anything with us today?
Bus driver, you know I'm just playing with you, right?
But then you say, Luke, I am everybody daddy.
Oh, jeez. Ray got locked up. Can you grab that, Bree? That way he can go out and come back. But
My toy kid.
hey, everybody, daddy. Did you tell that joke to Luke yet? I just have to ask.
You know,
Oh, jeez.
What is that, bacon or ham? What is that?
Country ham.
Oh.
Oh.
Yum.
Yeah.
doesn't he be doing this to us on the daily? Like, look at this. Look what I'm eating. Like yesterday, he ruined
Right?
everything. Everybody's like, fuck it, I'm hungry. We all got to go. We got to eat now. Look at him. Look what he did.
Exactly.
Did you see the scones she made last night?
No.
Let's not show.
Yes, he posted
I
them.
put it. Yeah. She made homemade scones.
It's under the recipe pictures, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at him holding
This
his belly
man
like
comes
they're in there.
in, shows his
The scones
breakfast,
are in
and then
there.
he dips.
I don't eat them. I don't eat them. You didn't see them. Give me a little bit, about 4 or 5 hours, and I'll shit you some out.
What the
I
hell
got
is she
more.
talking about?
I got more. I got some more.
I have
I mean,
no
you know,
idea.
we always got plenty here at the Gringos
His
house.
scones. His scones.
Oh,
Leave it on.
See, he's showing food again. Bruh, did you not learn your lesson yesterday? You come in, show us this food, get the fuck out, and then we all struggling.
Give it a minute.
Hey, you know, McDonald's breakfast closes in 20 minutes. You want to do this shit to me?
You better get going.
Well,
You know how to fry an egg?
Just sucks because there's no reclaimed condition on that.
Does he want to fry an egg? That's the
I'm not
fucking
going to smoke
question.
out of that all the time.